to like bring the island vibe, you know?
Yeah.
To like the music. But I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I'm pushing right now. Like everything at the beaches and shit. I just play the chill pill. I perform the chill pill. It's really good for like
right
rolling.
I love that. Yes.
It's just vibing. It's just vibe. It's not anything to be too intricate. It's not. It's just music and it's pure like fun, happiness type. You know, like the vibe. There wasn't no hard thinking.
También too. It doesn't even sound like you were like.
I'm trying. Nah, it's just natural. It's like this is what I made this lick. This is what it sounds like. I'm gonna pump this music out.
That's how you know it's good because you catch that. You're like, oh, okay, you know, it's just the flow. Because sometimes you can hear it like, oh, no, they're really pushing that one. You know? They're trying to find the beat there, you know.
Yeah, it's very simple. I always feel like everybody in my crew, like simplicity is best. You know, like the most simplest things are usually the most catchiest things. You know, you don't have to try hard to do it. You just kind of be funny, spontaneous, and sporadic. You know, and that shit really gravitates between the conversation, and then ultimately it turns into like music or culture. It can gravitate to something different. Super simple, just vibing. You know, just vibes.
I love it.
Thank you, bro. That's tight. I appreciate you.
Alright, so we had that one. I love Can't Stop.
Thank you.
Rolling Stone. Okay, so when we start recording, I want to talk about Rolling Stone.
You tell me.
Rolling Stone was dope. We'll be ready. Yeah. Check. Mic check. Right here.
Mic check.
So you can go ahead and pull it over.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
I think it should be able to move quite particularly.
Yo, these are nice. What kind of A-arms are these?
These are just the ones I found on Amazon.
Very beautiful.
They work,
nice.
but I think I can get some better ones.
No, this is perfect, yo, bro.
Now,
this is beautiful. Like, I need to put Delso Records up on this shit, man. Yo, shout out to Delso Records out here, man. I hope you guys are listening to this very soon. We gotta get this shit, man. The homie is out here doing it.
We gotta do this.
South Bay, San Diego.
Socal Studios right here.
Socal Studios. You even got your own shirts? Those are your shirts?
I haven't made this one.
Let me put your own price on.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Is it Lamborghini or Ferrari?
Find a Lamborghini. My favorite car.
That's your favorite car.
That's my favorite.
You're gonna have it in a year, bro.
Yeah?
You're gonna have it in a year, bro. That's just
all I need is 500 grand.
That's it. It's gonna come, bro. Yo,
like that, a yellow one.
After this interview, I hope a portion of fame comes right after, bro. This is the most professional
for both of us,
fucking studio I've ever been out here, bro. I never had wearing fucking headphones.
So far, so good, huh?
I'm bice out here. I'm not used to this type of shit, man. You doing it out here, bad and bougie, trying to put me on blast, bro.
I'm just as spicy as you, man. We talking about.
One love, man. This is tight, bro. Congratulations, man.
I've changed. Thank you, and I've learned also to say thank you.
Tell me if we can't say certain things like curse words.
Oh no, we're good. We're golden.
We're good. Wow.
We're good.
Wow. I feel like I'm at home.
We smoking. We drinking.
Straight West Coast.
Well, you're drinking.
Straight West Coast. Yo, I feel like I'm at home, bro.
There you go.
I feel like I'm at home.
That's it. Welcome.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back. Welcome home.
Thank you for providing a safe haven right here in South Bay, San Diego, man. Shout out, bro.
Awesome.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's what I want, man. I just want artists, illustrators, musicians, just people to come in, get your shit out, more stuff, make stuff. They need a spot to work. Right here. Yeah. I'll pull up my table. I'll go to work. Here's the key. I'll be back in a couple hours. Do what you need to do.
This is
you know, I don't know. Give me $5 or give me a drawing. You know, pay me in a drawing. Give me a drawing, and we'll blast it out on YouTube. I don't know. You know. So what I want to do with this is completely change what it means to be a production studio. Cool. Instead of just being like, okay, we'll use my space. We'll give me rent. You see how I checked myself when I first said that? I was like, wait a minute, no. We're trying to shift that. We're trying to change that and just create an actual place where people just come in and work. You know. And then the rent or payment, quote unquote, will be, please make something. Like, produce, do something. Like, show us, do a thing. You know,
material.
Yeah, if 1 month later and like, you know, artists. Where's the stuff? Where's the drawing? Where's the recording? You know, we're artists. We create. Where's the thing? You know. Yeah. So I mean, I guess that's how I would do it. So Socal Studios, and then obviously we're still trying to do our own games. Our own films, our own music, and just so I can share with you real quick on what's going on here, what we're trying to do.
Tell everybody, I want to hear.
Basically, what we're doing now is this. Me and you right now. This is the gold. this is where we're at, because it's behind the scenes with what you're doing, my behind the scenes of what's going on in Socal. This is the goal. And so once we continue doing that, we keep writing the books. Now the book I'm writing is Star Roads. Super high fantasy, can't necessarily be filmed with what we got right now. That's like, we need a warehouse, like green screens. We need costumes.
You're on your way, bro.
Yeah, we need costumes, green screens. We need like
you're
that
on your
level.
way.
Yeah,
it's coming soon,
but
bro.
I have the vision. I got the vision.
Everybody, stay tuned for this, man.
I got the vision. Yeah.
Listen up, listen closely.
And basically, it's a fantasy novel with that Spanish flair, that Spanish conquistador flair, fantasy, because I don't see...
All you telenovela seekers out there, y'all better pay attention.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a drama novela, man.
Epic.
It's going to be epic. And basically, I'm taking that aesthetic and I'm applying it to fantasy, because you don't see a lot of that Spanish representation in fantasy. It's a lot of, like, medieval, like,
Thank you,
European.
Thank you.
A lot of European. So it's great. It's great. Aesthetic. Looks good. Castles. Awesome. What about Spain?
Yeah.
In a fantasy world with their own dragons and their own elves and shit and their own space things that happen. Their own. So that's the whole inspiration.
Beautiful.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna bring the Spanish culture to fantasy, because you don't see that. Barely you see that in one movie in Chronicles of Narnia, like the second movie or something.
You found the niche in the market, bro. That's the new thing. That's that new feature. That's that new spec that that market or fans are looking for. They want that spice.
Yeah.
You know, they want that ancient heritage. You know, like where the fuck. You know, like bro, that's beautiful. That's so cool. It really translates to me a lot as far as
hear yourself?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
It translates to me everything that you're saying into the perspective that I'm trying to bring, like this Mexican, Spanish, Spain, conquistador heritage into hip hop, and not trying to steal somebody else's flame or culture, rather more or less influence the culture with kind of where you come from, which is beautiful to hear. The Spanish being introduced into like the whole fantasy video game world, because for sure, like, that's lacking in video games. A lot of that whole cultural dynamic is lacking. It's always like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a video gamer, so just take this with a grain of salt. But like, you see the San Andreas, you see the this, the that, the this, the Call of Duty, like, but you don't see like the beautiful architectural, like, fucking things that you travel for to see, and that's what fantasy brings to you. It brings these worlds, and it's so fucking tight that we can relate, being Mexicano, Latinos in our own heritage, to bring this to the American culture, in different worlds, in different fucking industries, in different, and be able to meet ourselves within that, bro. That like what you said was like mind blowing to me. That's how I can relate to it for sure, bro. And I thought that was beautiful. I'm not even a gamer. I'm not even a fucking gamer. I don't even do the fantasy. I don't do any of that. But the way that you eloquently, like, just, you know, you painted that, bro, like, we can meet grounds there.
Yeah, so that's
dope.
That's the art. That's the draw. That's why you're here.
I appreciate
that. Because it's the different kinds of art.
That's sick.
That
Socal Studios, everybody out here doing this motherfucking shit. Y'all pay attention, man.
So it's like bringing new shit to the table. Yeah, we've all seen this hip hop genre. We've all seen that fantasy genre. But how about this, son? And just flip that on its head and be like, oh, there you go. You didn't think about it like this, did you? You know. That's why I really like what you're doing with your hiptro punk.
Hiptro funk.
Funk. I keep saying punk. Funk.
It's like punk though. It's everything. It's all of that. We're in 2020, so this encompasses like everything before me. I didn't originate funk. The only thing I originated is hiptro. Yeah.
Sirdaniel,
copyright.
Like retro, but hip,
yes,
and retro.
Thank you.
I'm a writer. I got you.
I come from all that type of influence to be able to push out a new thing, something,
a new genre that people haven't even seen. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Creating a new genre. Like
that's
I think that's the goal.
Yeah.
Pushing the limit.
Yeah.
But to the point where it works. Because obviously you can do a time traveling T-Rex who fights aliens that doesn't make sense. What's happening? You know, it's just throwing. But if you can come to the table with something cohesive, something provocative, something imaginative, something truly excellence of imagination, people are gonna be like, I want to see this. I want to see this. What is this? You know,
it's captivating.
That's what I like about your music too, because it brings that extra flair, that extra how about this? You know, and then people were listening, like I was listening earlier. I was like, oh yeah, there you go, see, you know, and I keep mine on repeat.
Appreciate you, bro.
Put that one again.
It keeps everything's like evolving and adapting to the current times. You know, that might have been an album that was like 5 years ago, but it's still
the 2015 like, Chill Pill.
Yeah, but it still plays into today when I play it at the beaches and everybody's like, I never heard this shit. This is the first time, so it's like a brand new thing again.
People love brand new.
But as long as you're keeping authentic to your storyline, you know, and my storyline is like, humble beginnings, simple living, easy chill pill, fucking West Coasting, you know, like kind of giving a location on this earth and a time for where we're at, which is what art I think does. You know, it gives you the sensation when you listen to it, you remember where you're at, where this was happening, and all that type of things.
It immortalizes a moment.
Yeah.
In your mind, instantly. You know the beat, you know the feeling, you know the tone.
It's like a
smell. Imagine forever. The smell. You can imagine something forever.
What was in the air when you first listened to that? That's the beautiful thing behind it.
Like I remember the first time music truly woke me up as a child. I was a young man. Because music, it was on my radar, but not in that way. I'd listen to all the beats my mom plays. Okay, cool. Didn't really click yet. So one day I walked in my uncle's house. Nirvana was blasting, Kurt Cobain,
my favorite,
and just Smells Like Teen Spirit was blasting, or Lithium, something like that. And I was just
favorite.
Like, it just changed everything. I woke up. You know, I went from being 12 to 13, and
we got volume on this shit. Oh, Lithium. Hey, that shit was fun, man. I'm glad you put this in my hand. This is tight, man. This is cool.
And this is that show.
Yeah.
I'm hitting that ball, so don't be scaredy. It's organic.
That's that shit.
This organic. That's organic.
Oh, I gotta hit greens on this one. Oh man, thank you for we're gonna put some energy onto this bowl.
There we go.
The magnificent universe
it's not
out there.
Bowl.
Yeah, no,
this
it's not.
Peaceful?
Nah, this is part of Earth. This is part of our own anatomy. This is why it has an effect on us. That's why when you smoke paper and it doesn't do nothing to you, it don't do nothing to you. This shit is medicinal. This shit is part of you. This shit is a blessing. So, big blessings to the universe for bringing this moment together. Just like you would cheers to a toast of wine or whatever. But like straight up, man, we're about to make this. We're gonna make this like original right here on the show. You know, Socal Studios. You heard it first right here.
Yeah, we're not scared of smoke. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna put out a good blessing behind this, and to many more studio progressions, and to elevating South Bay San Diego into what everybody wants it to be and expects it to be, and everything else that you need and we need behind to do this kind of work, man. So big blessings, bro. I appreciate this. Hell yeah.
That's what's up. So we out here, man. We out here. We're trying to make the move. We're not trying. You see, I learned to change my vocabulary. We're changing our vocabulary, because for a while I was self-defeating myself and I was saying, I'm trying, I'm attempting. I said, no, switch that up. Switch that up. Say you're doing it. Say, no, I am doing it.
I am.
Say, I'm not trying, I'm not attempting.
I'm a doer.
I'm a doer. I'm an achiever. I'm a completer. I'm not just a starter. I'm a completer. I finish it. All the way through, no matter what. There you go. That's a beat right there. Everything's gotta go. Don't give it up.
Bro, that's the vibe right there, bro.
That's vibing. So I'll put this kaleidoscope feature so our viewers here can have a nice little nice visuals there.
That's cool. I like that. I took this as a personal.
Okay.
I fucking murdered this one.
No, it's all you, buddy. It's all you. I gotta put out some sands. Get some cake. I need to put some.
I just Wu-Tang this one.
There you go, Wu-Tang. Oh, wait.
Snap that bitch.
Snap
all
it.
the way through.
You don't mess around.
We heavy out here, man. We're real. We're raw.
So tell me, man, what's up with the van? That thing is badass.
Thank you.
That thing is cool. So for our listeners here on the audio, my friend Daniel here has this big old van. Is it a Mercedes van?
Mercedes Sprinter, 2015 2500 series diesel engine.
Yeah. They got diesel in
The
there.
extended cab. Yeah, we got like 13 feet worth of like living space, just like studio space. Studio space. And I love that he has his equipment in there. He's got his sound making stuff, and then the van's already sound insulated anyway. Mm-hmm.
So hey, guess what? Just close the door. You can record. Boom, you're in there.
Yeah.
So that's dope. I really think that's dope.
Yeah.
So you just go pull around.
Outside visuals are always the best scenery that Delso Records can provide. You know what I'm saying? It's a studio on wheels, so I get to go to wherever your imagination would like to place you. You know, so I've been blessed to be able to be out in the Grand Canyon and just fuck with the music. I've been blessed to be out in Santa Barbara, San Francisco, Puerto Vallarta, Oaxaca, just beautiful places just to be able to take the music and the studios along with it, and with the van, it just allows me to take it to a whole nother level. You know, it's just like whatever. I don't have to. I could be sleeping in $1 million real estate without having to pay the $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
That's cool, man.
And I love the freedom.
Yeah.
The freedom that it provides you, and that it really represents. It's inspiring. It's fucking inspiring. Because the ideas come up before, but when I saw your van, I was like, okay, I need a truck or something for Socal Studios. Because I mean, I'm gonna have cameras, I'm gonna have equipment, I'm gonna need to do shit too.
Ready.
But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Like straight up, you know. And since Socal Studios is a limited liability company, I figured put it under the tax, my tax write-off.
Boom.
Shit. There you go.
Sealed deal. Now you're out in the world. Now you're out at these events. Now you're out showcasing your brand. You know, everywhere that you go, when you pull up, when you park, people just pulling up and like, whoa, what the fuck? Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah. It's different when you pull up in a van. It's different when you pull up in a whole wrapped out van.
Whatever you're doing, it just amplifies it to the point where it's like advertisement on wheels. You know? So a van is cool. It does. I'm gonna just speak upon the beautiful things, you know, upon it, because it does come with a whole lot of bad things. But
tell us that. What's the hard? What's the hard? That's the meat.
So I mean, it's like everything else, you know. There's maintenance that comes with everything, you know. They don't come built ready for you like this.
No, you gotta
for example,
build it.
Mine was a 12-passenger van. It wasn't like the studio that you see it today. I put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get it what it is today. They're expensive. They're a lot to fucking maintain. I went to Mercedes-Benz. The light was on. They tried to charge me like $1,000 to do like this whole thing. I was like, nah, I'll buy this there, I'll buy that there, and then I'll get the labor over here. Ended up saving myself like half a rack, you know. And it's just like, it's tough things to. It's another responsibility on top of what you already got going. So that's why I always try to tell everybody, if you don't think you need it, which I tell everybody, you could do it out of the trunk of your car. You could do it. It's just that whatever level you're at, I've been working at this for like 10 years. That's why I'm able to, you know, perform at this level. It's not just like, oh, this fool fuck no. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of sacrifice. And that's why I tell you, I would like to just speak upon like the good things.
We'll stick to that.
And the electricity and blah, 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 because it it can be a downer.
It can be sometimes.
It can be a super heavy thing on you. But the best thing as a motivational thing to get out of this, I would say somebody told me, you gotta spend money to make money.
There you go. Takes a little to make some.
And that's the most scariest.
I know, man. That's how I feel. I know.
But it's the most encouraging thing, you know. You gotta spend money to make money, and that's the way I saw it. You know, like I don't got responsibility. Not that I don't got responsibility. I got my dog. I got these things to pay.
Yeah.
But I never had this type of financial stability to type of maintain. So for me, it's like, all right, cool, yeah. The music's doing well. The company's doing great. It's Delso Records. So it's like, okay, cool. We can level up. We can pay for this. No pasa nada type of thing.
That's so sick. Now, Delso Records. You mentioned Delso. What's your affiliate? How do you tie into Delso Records? Like, what are they for you?
I love Delso Records. So Delso Records, that's my branch.
Nice. Okay.
Pardon me. Delso Records is my platform.
Okay.
I use Delso Records as my source to elevate Sirdaniel to what he is. So without Delso Records, I don't have music videos. Without Delso Records, I don't have photography. Without Delso Records, I don't have my music. A liable place to produce and to branch out of. It's kind of like a root, it's a trunk. And Sirdaniel happens to be one of the branches coming out. I guess that's the stock for Sirdaniel, you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
But it's the home family, it's the home foundation, because it's where we grew up out of. Delso community. That's where all our bands were. I used to play in the grindcore metal. We were talking about that, you know.
I know.
Indie rock, fucking every kind of band you could imagine came from me, from my perspective, came out of Delso. So I figured in my position within the community, I could take that position and lead the role into creating it into a record label. And so I did. I created Delso Records.
Awesome.
And now I got people like everybody on my shirt. Let me see everybody. Everybody, I can see this. I got my here promoting hiptrofunk.
He's got the hiptrofunk.
This is literally my crew.
He's got the crew. He's got the band.
Here I got DJ Also Flacco. He's our first signed artist on Delso Records. We got our chef. He cooks for us everywhere we go.
Nice.
If DJ Also Flacco needs to use the restroom, he fills in.
If
we need photography, he fills in. If we need videography, he fills in. He's a DH player. That's John. And we got Lalo Gomez, photography and videography lead specialist out here. And then we got Dali over here in the corner.
Yeah, we love Dali, cartoon Dali. I love it.
I'm up here. But yeah, with them, I'm able to just focus on music.
You got a great team. Man.
Yeah, and I didn't know that this was what it would entitle, or this is what it would expect out of this position. You know, like I just want to do music.
Right.
I don't want to fucking have to take pictures and do all this. But in the beginning, you do.
Yeah.
You know, and you know me from middle school that I was in like video productions and morning announcements. So that was my early fucking grind.
Yeah, we
were both in to get that first-hand skill in, you know. And then I remember out in recess and like playing like, how fucking sick would it be if my shit was out here playing and bumping? You know what the fuck? How sick would it be if like we recorded?
That's where the seeds were planted, man.
Yeah,
that's where the seeds
big time. So I'm really grateful for all the teachers and all like the educational system that we have behind growing up in South Bay San Diego. Because I know a lot of, in my position, rappers talk a lot of shit about their teachers. I fucking love my teachers.
Right, our teachers are cool.
Fucking blessed.
We're cool.
I fucking had beautiful teachers, man, and I want to give them all credit. Everybody in the South Bay district out here holding it down, man.
Southwestern, what up? Class 07. Oh shit.
Hey, putting the date on those.
What up? Now we young, bro.
Yeah, we're young.
We're young as fuck.
I think we're at a prime. Yeah.
Like,
I'm on my prime.
Yeah, I'm hella prime.
Yeah. I feel happy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm 21 again. That type feeling.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I got that energy. I got that vision. I got that energy.
Sass.
I can do this.
I got my mojo.
Right?
Back,
Shoot, what's 30? The new 20. Oh!
I think so. Yeah. It's like 20, but with a lot more money.
Yes.
Yeah. 20, I was broke as fuck. I was trying to figure it out. Shit, 20. I was coming out of San Diego State University. I didn't know what the fuck. I knew I wanted to do music, but I had to make money, and I didn't know how to make money through the music. I was out there charging like 15%, 20% at bars, trying to like make my own money. It's like you can't be scavenging off of it. You gotta make your own money. That's how I developed into like Kelso Records. Yeah. I was like, yo, we gotta elevate. We gotta take this to our own business.
You gotta double down on your skills.
Yeah. So within all that, we created Kelso Records, man. And, blessed to be here and where we're at today. Man.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It's fucking badass.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm still blown away. So I got sirdaniel here.
Socal Studios and Kelso Records out here. Sirdaniel in the building.
Things are happening.
Super
man.
blessed to be out here and contribute in any way that I can, man. Fucking everything South Bay, bro. Everything South Bay.
Progress is just crazy new shit, man. It's crazy new shit. And you never know, dude. We could end up working on like films together. You could be an extra. You could be a star.
I want to be an actor, bro.
And all these indie films they're gonna start doing.
That's usually the career that this type of industry takes. You know, like you're a musician, you get thrown into like scripts and acting. It's a lot, you know, but
it opens
I'm ready for it. You know, I did drama growing up and fucking with everybody.
Shout out to the drama class.
Yeah, shout out to our drama.
That was great.
El Pichi Flaquito Güerito. I forgot his name already, man. But somebody put it in the comments, please. Put the fucking drama teacher's name. Tell them we made it. We out here.
We made it. We good.
Yeah.
But that's where the seeds were planted, man. Because I remember in high school, I did the morning announcement for like a good 2 years almost, like the last 2 years. So I did all of it, and then.
This was in Southwest High School.
Southwest High School.
Yeah. Okay.
Southwest High School, and then even before that, I was in the band Out of Order. We lived up to our name.
Nice.
We barely got our fucking feet off the ground. I didn't go very far. And then in college, I ended up kept doing the film stuff anyway.
Nice.
So it's like I've always just been around this. And exactly how you said your story, that you're like, you know what, let me just make my own shit. That's what I realized. I was like, well, let me just fucking do this myself. Let me just like, why am I waiting for anybody's permission? For them to approve,
certificates,
for them to like read my
all
script.
This type shit.
What the fuck do I need to wait around for that? I got the internet, like 3 cameras on me, you know, on my phones, and I could just create shit and just go, and just upgrade and go. Ain't nobody in my way, no permission, no nothing, just more team, more people who are interested. Hey, come on, let's make a big thing. Who can stop us? No one. Literally no one.
I feel like it's that whole it resonates with the you know, what do you do for a living? I'm self-made. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. You know, like I don't have a minimum wage. I have a fucking whatever I go out and do, that's my wage. I know what my value is now in this world. I know what I can provide. I can make my own wage. I can by doing the service that I'm gifted to provide to society. You know, and it's definitely being in tune with what you're doing. But that's fucking that's beautiful. That whole thing. That's what it brings to me. That whole. Self-employed, you know, like you are your own boss, or like you create your own scene.
True American dream.
And I'm seeing it right here, man.
American dream.
Yeah.
And then people will say, "Oh, American dream," like, "Oh, this falsehood." No, guys, it means create yourself. That's the American dream. Not like, "Oh, go get a corporate job and chase money all your life." No, it means create yourself. That's what the American dream is. You have opportunity to literally create yourself from anything, whatever you want. And I feel patriotic.
Please take it out. No, that's what the listeners need to hear, bro, because it takes to getting to that point and moment, and even that feeling of coming to conscious that a job is literally just out there just to be able to sustain you, and the money makes a lot of people comfortable. What really creates character and persona is really being able to be that self-independent entrepreneur, self-employed, self-made. Like that's what I see you doing, and I'm very, very appreciative of everything that you got going, bro. And I think that's what people need to hear, like that point of break, because that's the break of mentality that people say, oh, I gave up right there in that moment, you know, like not push
Oh,
through that. Fucking get out there and do it. It doesn't matter what it feels like after you have a breakthrough. You're going to have a breakthrough. And every time that you do it, it's a breakthrough because you're always elevating yourself to a new normality. Like, again, a job is just to keep you consistent. Self-employed, you always have to be thinking of, like, how can it be above the curve? How can it be in front of the curve and do all that kind of stuff? I love it. I love anybody that, and I encourage everybody and I support everybody doing the self-made entrepreneur because it's you as an honest, you know, honest down to earth, you can do it, and you're already doing it. Like you said, bro, it's about the perspective.
Exactly.
Not trying, you're already doing it, bro. Like straight up, you're straight up, bro. Like you know,
Thank you,
energy.
Thank you. For sure.
Energy.
For sure.
That was deep.
That was a good segment. Dude, that's it. I mean, you have to make yourself, man. Porque si no, pues, somebody's gonna make you.
Yeah. Somebody else is gonna capitalize on yourself.
They're gonna
and
make
if
you.
If we live in a capitalistic society, it's about learning how to sell yourself before somebody else tries to sell you. That's why I don't sign.
Wow. Yeah.
That's why I don't sign, because I know my value. I know that I'm worth millions. I know that I'm worth billions if I want it. If that's what I'm chasing for. What am I chasing for? I'm just trying to live. I don't know that I'll be here tomorrow, you know?
Right. Just get it now. Yeah,
whatever I can do today to tomorrow is just enough for me, you know? Like, I'm not worried about the 401k. I'm not worried about, if I'm doing work today, I'll get there. I'm not going to be stressing myself out. Right. I could die tomorrow. Just simply driving from here to the park to take, you know, like...
Right, de la nada. Out of something completely...
Simple. Safe. Woo!
Woo! What's that? Woo!
Hey, get the job done. I'm bad and bougie.
Bad and bougie?
Yeah, I got the motherfucking Apollo twin, bro. That's like... Yeah, that's fucking nice. That guy's like a bunch of nice plugins and make the vocals compressed and all that EQ type shit into
Dude,
like...
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
You're an audio engineer.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
You're going at
Absolutely.
I'm not a professional audio engineer at all, but that's my area of expertise.
Yeah.
You know? I'm always learning. There's always something to learn.
Yeah. I'm an expert at learning.
Boom. Student of the universe.
Boom. Mind blown. Mind blown. Mind blown.
Thank you, bro.
Mind blown. We're making waves.
Yeah.
Fucking making
frequency,
waves. Tidal
vibrations.
We're making tidal waves.
Fuck, we are in synchronicity. You hear my voice crack on that one? Because that's how fucking synchronicity it was.
Oh, dude. Beautiful. So what's up with 2020, man?
Yeah, let's get
what
it.
The fuck?
Where are we living? What is today?
Fuck?
I'm an 89 baby. I'm not trying to date myself, but we're 90s. We did the 2000, the 2K thing. And now we're at 2020. What the fuck is going on?
Now it's
coronavirus. We got fucking Donald Trump, a celebrity. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger being the governor of California was cool. Yeah, like, that was
the limit.
But a reality show to be motherfucking president, and then like anybody else is like, oh well, if he's president, I could be president. Oh, the whole world is gonna shit.
Now you got The Rock running. Kanye West.
Yeah, I just was told about that. Like,
Kanye West ran for president.
I heard all of that, but I didn't think it was really on the ballot until I was at my last spot, and they really just told me Kanye. I haven't opened my book. Like,
is he on the ballot?
That's what I'm told.
Did he drop out?
That's what I'm told.
No
I don't.
way.
He's a dropout in his college dropout album, but I don't think he's dropped out on his presidential. I heard. I don't know. I have my book.
Reality stars running the government.
I want to do something with that, with all, you know. But yeah, what a world to be alive in. You know, what a world. What a time to be alive. I'm a musician.
That's a song right there.
It is a song, bro.
You gotta make the song 2020 now.
Yeah.
Now we have to. Now we have to.
Yeah.
So it started with Kobe. We fucking
lost
Kobe Bryant, which is an absolute fucking tragedy.
Super tragic.
You know, and
ridiculous.
And that seemed somehow to catapult the entire year into chaos. Like, people just lost their shit there. And then after that, it was just all downhill. Just riots, murder hornets. I mean, we got Tiger King. I was okay.
Wait, who's Tiger King? I don't know.
Okay, so Tiger King was like this Netflix show.
Okay.
It was like essentially a documentary. It is a documentary about this guy who lives in Texas, who's like this millionaire, not a millionaire, but like a lots of money tycoon kind of guy, but he does drugs and he's like a raging homosexual. He owns many tigers, and people died on his show. Like he has this war
by the tiger. Or just like
no, I think in the show there was
on the show.
No, a guy shot himself, like during filming.
Wow.
Like that's how wild.
Oh yeah, that's epic.
Florida Texan, this documentary show was.
No.
So obviously that was very 2020.
Yeah.
So, it's just nuts. So I guess that kept people happy for a little while, you know. But no, it didn't last long because then soon there was that. The rumors of World War III essentially there for a second between like Russia and Korea and all that. It got really dicey there for a second, and people didn't even notice. Like, you really had to have been paying attention to the news to be like, oh shit, we actually might go to nuclear war this time.
And
like it might happen. Yeah, and nobody even knew, you know. And then so once that blew over, we got distracted with the giant dust storm across the Atlantic. You hear about that?
No.
Enormous, unprecedented dust storm, like sand taking the Sahara and just throwing it over the Atlantic, just whoosh, and it just caused like giant, you know, sand deposits into the ocean, and it was insane. Like ships had to go around. It was crazy. And so like that continued, and then the explosion thing. You remember that?
In
Beirut, or was that in Beirut?
Huge. Was it a nuclear plant or no?
No, it was. What happened was in 2013. Excuse me. There was a shipment of like 2 tons of ammonium nitrate, pure, like.
It was a loud boom.
But they seized it in 2013 and they stored it at the harbor. And they had forgotten about it, or quote unquote forgotten about it. And then sure enough, 6 years later, boom.
Yeah, I saw the videos.
I don't know.
Dudes off the boat on the jet skis. Yeah, I would have jumped off too. I would have been like,
I'm out of here, you know? Shit, so.
That looks scary as fuck. 2020 has been a year.
Has it affected you?
I'm not saying disconnect from the world. What I'm saying is cover your motherfucking ass.
There you go.
Hide your kids. hide your wife. Because these motherfuckers are coming for you. You're like straight up, like if this isn't the apocalypse to humanity, I feel like this is Terminator. This is the coming of this new technological age of advancement where everybody right now is on the phone. Everybody's integrating this as human DNA to integrate ourselves into this world.
It's like this push to transhumanism.
Domination. Like straight up, like we're gonna get everybody. This is the new norm.
Right.
You know, Wi-Fi.
Electronic everything.
First world problems are everybody's world problems. Fuck your third world problems. Trying to get water. We're trying to get Wi-Fi out. We got bigger 5G towers at every fucking freeway exit, including Main Street, Palm Avenue, and everywhere that we fucking live out here.
All this remain.
Yeah. Bro, 2020 is a disaster. It's a disaster. Sometimes it's scary. I'm not in control of it. The only thing I'm in control of is my life, and that's why I don't watch TV. I don't own anything with cable. I don't give my money to them. I give my money to the community. I'll give my money to somebody on the corner asking for $1. You know, like I don't pay attention. I pay attention to my community. And whatever I feel like I can bring and provide to my community is what brings me a sense of well-being and feeling a part of where I live. Because I was living at my padrino's pad for the first March or so or whatever, and they will wake up and turn on the TV, and all you hear is coronavirus. I'm like, y'all getting sick just watching it.
Just watching it.
I'm sick. I'm waking up. I'll have it.
Turn off that NBC.
Oh, like,
turn off that NBC. I got corona now.
Like, it was a mental game. Like, and I would wake up at 5 a.m. with them, and I fuck watching TV. I'm going out and run and build my immunity and expose myself to the natural elements and build up my immunity from there. And it's just been a whole whirlwind.
And that's the thing too. You mentioned
rights and everything that's going on. You know, like Black Lives Matter going on right now. Like it's heavy. Like,
which, by the way,
so much
has a legitimate thing.
Yes,
it's just unfortunate what
let's
has
put it out
happened.
on the record. We're gonna put it on the record. Like, this is legit. You know,
it is a legit movement. But what has happened is that there is a hijacking of the movement, and the people with the legitimate argument, which is, obviously police brutality, and unproportionately arresting African Americans, for racial bias. Don't fucking do that. That's what we want to change. Great. What has happened, unfortunately, is that other parties, other interests, have used that avenue to incite and cause more trouble and chaos that needs to be
easily seen, and for sure, like, what I see is like the whole, like, people come in and try to, like, write out somebody's movement and then profit on top of it. Like, all these people coming in, it's too much sometimes. I'm not saying like too much for the movement. Of course, it's more attention for the movement. No publicity is bad publicity. It's just who's taking it and what direction it's going. Really depends on the leaders. The real leaders of the community to really come up and really gear the direction of where it's going. Up to now, I'm not a leader in that community. I support the community. I do whatever I can do to be a part of the community. That's what I look for. I look for leaders to be able to talk. I'm a boss trying to talk to another boss. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, and there's always going to be the people that try to come in and make it look a bad way, but they don't last. If they are out there inciting fucking fights and riots and shit like that, that's just what comes. That's just what comes with the voice of the unspoken. There's frustration, there's anger. Of course,
this is true.
I'm not gonna neglect it. I'm gonna say that's part of it. I'm gonna say, like, fuck yeah, bring it on.
Sometimes you're mad.
As much as you want to say no, we don't need it. Fucking bring it on. I'm not the one that's paying for this shit. I don't have
shirts.
Y'all
shirts.
Y'all pay for that shit. I'm not paying for that shit. But this is my position. This is just where I'm at in my lively being. I'm not incentivizing you. I'm not telling you to go out and do that type of shit. I'm just telling you that that's what comes with the unspoken voice of Black Lives Matter movement. And I think that even Latinos lie within that movement. They're the most organized. If it wasn't for Martin Luther King and civil rights movement, we have Julio Cesar Chavez, doing the whole Delano movement with the fucking farmers associations and all of that. Fucking, that's where we left off. And if it wasn't for him doing that, then and Martin Luther, that's where our generation left off. So I congratulate everybody doing the Black Lives Matter movement, because it takes some leader to come out and do this. And I'm not I'm not gonna crown myself. I'm not gonna I'm just gonna do what the fuck I'm doing, and hopefully somebody steps up and does that, because I'm here to support. I'm here to fucking bring the music. I'm here to I got the message in the music. I got all of that. I'm just waiting for the right leader, but I'm not the leader to lead all of this. I'm just fucking little Danny coming down from South Bay San Diego.
Humble.
But anything I gotta do to elevate and uplift consciousness and education, most of all, because there's too much left off the table. We just see one side, and you have to have the patience. You have to have the endurance to really catch up to everything where we're at in 2020. Like I said, all of this encompasses everything that we've already gone through as a human species, you know. So everybody has this built-up trauma. 400 years of this, you know, fucking
200 years that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everybody's trauma is bowling up to the same point.
The faster we can come to unite as a whole to understand, hey, we're all the working class. We all come from this kind of oppression.
Yeah.
We've all been oppressed from this type of leader.
We've all been oppressed. You know, the Irish were slaves too for hundreds of years. The Irish, white people, were enslaved. Like, why doesn't history talk about this? We all need to unite and heal the damages of our ancestors.
Then we gotta back up off this like whole like I feel like what happens is like people get all these rights and all these things to try and protect themselves, and they give their rights unknowingly to a government that is not gonna be out there to protect you at the end of the day. Like at the end of the day, I think you should be able to control your own life, seek whatever manifestations you want to be in or whatever without prosecution of fucking law, man-made laws. Like let's govern ourselves to the laws of the universe. You know, like exactly. Humanity and kindness and all that type of shit. But unfortunately, man comes in and tries to dictate and do all these things. But
that's why I operate. That's why Zen Axiom. That's why I call myself that. Because it means the pinnacle of absolute truth.
Everything that we're doing all boils down to that, bro.
Just operate in truth. Just operate in truth. And if the laws of man are weird, look to the heavens. They'll tell you exactly what to do. Yeah.
I'm not afraid to be prosecuted by any like man-made law, you know, like the only my name is Daniel. God is the meaning behind my name is only God can judge me. Literally. You know, so whatever like you want to take me in and say I did this or I did that, like only God can judge me. Oh God, you can take me out this way, you can shoot me today, but only God can judge me. I might be back reincarnated and might kill you for killing me. I come back as an eagle. Somebody, it's just karma.
I'll come back as a shark.
That's what karma is. If I don't have to do it for you. You know, I believe in all that type of like awakening and all that kind of shit. That's why I don't fear anything like here on earth. I have no fear.
Yeah.
You know, like
my inheritance is the cosmos. Yeah. What have I to fear on earth?
Thank you for this, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna salute you on that one.
For sure.
We took this up to a whole nother.
We just notched it up. Bam! We'll take it up another notch. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming, man.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for talking.
I appreciate this time.
This is super cool, and this won't even be the last time.
I hope there's many more to come.
I will do this
because there's
again.
so much that we just touched the surface on. You know, we can definitely listen to whatever comments come out on this, and kind of whatever anybody else wants to dig into. Make sure you leave this in the comments and let us know what you would like us to get reunited for. I just talked a little bit more in depth into a nice Socal studio discussion with Sirdaniel and Socal Records.
We gotta definitely do this.
Yeah,
we
this
will.
is nice.
And we will. We'll do another segment after this.
Yeah.
There's no rush. Ain't no push. Ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere, buddy. I got time right now.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We just gotta let the people know that we're chilling.
This is raw.
We're chilling.
Oh, yeah.
We're raw. We raw. We off the cuff. We ain't writing this. We ain't scripting this. We ain't no fake shit. This ain't no, let's set it up for them. This is literally just two homies
pulling up, making history right here,
and just doing the thing.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. We don't chase girls or money. It just come to us.
Bro, you gotta be on the team.
I just stand back like, whoa.
I think Socal Studios and Delso Records got a bright future ahead of ourselves.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
Man. Let's make some movies.
Yeah.
Let's make some moves.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Let's make some games.
I think so.
Branch off. Who knows?
Yeah.
Fuck. Get up some even crazier entrepreneurial ideas like make some kind of live paintball VR land.
Like it.
I don't know.
I paintball.
You paintball?
I fuck with it.
There we go.
I grew up.
I'm showing my welts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man.
I got my Titman 500. Ooh, I'm murk you up, buddy. You talking to the right person. Oh,
I had it.
Catch these.
Let me tell you what I had. So my first gun.
You're confident.
Let me tell you my good guns. My favorite guns were the Titman A5.
Yeah.
And I had an 18-inch barrel on it.
Oh, you extended the barrel. That's cool.
But I wasn't only sniping though. I was assault rifle. I was pulling up on you I'm bunkering your ass with the 18-inch barrel to your back.
Sweet.
You better tap out and call out, because I ain't gonna shoot you again and waste my my money on you.
Waste my paint on you.
Bro, we used to do Camp Pendleton.
You went all the way out there?
Oh yeah, we were in a tournament. I got a jersey.
Shit.
Maybe on the next visit
next
here,
episode, you bring
I
a
could bring
jersey,
the jersey
man.
in, bro. It's
Fuck
the
yeah.
Ramirez on the back. Oh man, Mexico on the front.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Bro, we got eliminated by a punk team. I'm not trying to say we were bad. I'm trying to say that's how good they were.
Got you,
They eliminated
got
the
you.
whole tournament.
They
were
Murked.
okay, we played against actual like Camp Pendleton dudes, and these dudes were playing on a punk team off grid.
Oh.
One shot, one kill. Bro, they only need one shot to shoot you.
Damn.
Goggled.
Blah.
Goggled. I was
Yeah.
done. I was so pissed. I was so pissed that match, bro, but they deserved it.
It is there, you know.
I love
Champ's
anything
a
that,
champ.
like I said, you got me captivated when you said paintball. That's my come up. That's my, I
I
didn't have to go join the military to go do all that.
Nah, right?
I can get
go
that
play.
experience.
I can just go play.
Like a video game
Hell
that
yeah.
have 5 lives. I'm gonna play 5 times today, but after I'm done getting shot
So
like
check this
18
out.
times, I'm
So check this
done.
out.
Yeah.
So we're on always pushing new shit, right? Always pushing new ideas. Check me out now.
I'm ready.
Paintball, right?
Paintball. I love it.
Put on AR goggles, not VR goggles.
What are AR goggles?
AR
for my
goggles,
audience?
yeah, are clear. They're clear, and what they do is they allow you to see an already overlaid infrared image outside. So if I'm correct, they overlay the image outside with overlays with projectors. You
Okay.
can't see it with your eyes.
Visually.
When you put the glasses on, boom, the hologram's
Sorry.
right there. It's right there.
Yeah. But it's on your goggles?
It's on your goggles.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's better.
Uh-huh.
So I figured integrate that with actually playing paintball, and now put a whole hologram skin over where you're at.
It's a whole fantasy
Virtual paintball.
without having the whole mess.
Yeah. Without not necessarily that. Yes.
Okay.
And well, what I'm thinking is actual paintball
Okay. I'm following.
plus the AR. You're still getting shot.
Oh
But
shit.
what you're seeing, but what you're seeing is video game craziness.
Okay.
Score, bling bling, la la la.
Are you actually playing with other
You
people?
are actually
cool.
playing paintball.
So it's an integration between
Physical
technology and physical and digital. Yeah, yeah. Cool.
and it's putting them
So it's
together.
like what we see when we're playing like video games, and we see that thing, not the thing, but this your visual display giving you the reader of, for example, distance
Yeah.
or temperature readings or
Yeah,
all
and
that,
it's all
whatever you want out of it, but in real life scenario. Why, bro, lit.
That's Socal Studios.
Lit.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do that shit. Well,
Lit.
I'll off branch and fund something
Lit.
to do that. That's
Lit.
that falls right into the game category of what we're doing.
Bro, I think they're already listening to you, and they're already watching you, because
Oh,
you're
man.
way too far
Oh,
advanced
man.
for this show out
They
here
got
in
me.
South Bay,
They
bro.
got me. CIA knows. They
And,
see me.
Bro, you're gonna be hired like this, bro. They're gonna be like, we need you.
Talk to him.
Uh-huh.
Talk to him.
he's the brains behind the
Talk to
operation.
him.
Yeah, that's brilliant. If they're not already,
That was on the spot, by the way.
$1 million creations on the
spot.
$1 billion creations
how we do
coming
it.
out of South Bay.
Recorded.
You already know.
Done.
All day.
Copyright.
Boom.
2020.
Socal Studios. Killing me.
Can't touch me.
Untouchable.
Oh man. Gotta have confidence.
Yeah.
But don't be a dick.
All the way. Right.
That's what I say.
Have fun with
Yeah,
it.
have fun with
with it. Be vulnerable and
And just be honest.
Yeah.
Just be
Genuine.
truthful. That's my thing. That's my thing. And that's why I opened up my Instagram and this whole project with, you know, my issues with drug and alcohol. Like even from before.
Let's talk about it.
You know? And that's why I opened up with that. I was like, I'm not gonna be scared to say that. I'm like, yeah, this shit almost fucked me up. This shit almost fucking killed me. You know? That's why I don't do that anymore. That's why I don't do that anymore. That's why I don't do that anymore.
Tell them.
You know?
Tell
It's
them.
not fucking good for you.
Let them know.
This is fucking ridiculous. And
Tell
honestly, the media right now that's going on glorifies this drug use. And I'm not talking about weed.
I'll take over the music
Weed's
department,
fine.
but you take that. Yeah, you take over.
Weed's fucking great.
Pass that shit when you're ready.
Yeah.
I got you.
But you know what? We don't need all this extra shit.
Mm-mm.
All this crystal this
No.
and clear that.
No.
And and inject this and sniff that. What the hell?
No.
Organic, buddy. Organic.
Yeah. Don't panic.
Organic. Don't panic.
So let me try and heal my generation out here. Don't listen to the music. Listen. Obviously, music is for listening to, but don't listen to Percocet, Molly Percocet. Fucking bet.
Yeah.
Fucking check.
No, that's echoes out of hell itself,
you know what? I'm trying to elevate on my paisanos. Don't listen to that shit. All these people are trying to do is make you pendejo and like lower you astute you down to another level. And Sirdaniel don't play with that shit. I'm an academic all day, every day, and I want to elevate everybody out here to be like, nah, yeah, keep it organic. Don't fucking panic. Smoke weed. Go do shit that comes from the earth organically. Let me tell you this: crack. If you put that shit in Google and you look and you type in who made crack, it'll fucking tell you that crack was made by the fucking government. Why? Because crack is a branch off of cocaine. Cocaine is a natural substance, and I'm not fucking saying it's all natural. No, it's not organic. It's still human man-made. But what I'm trying to tell you, these are bad fucking things that you don't know. Even the people, the good people you think that are fucking serving you, took shit from bad guys to try to make it bad and did it successfully to be able to. And now we got all this shit like medical and pharmaceutical companies pushing opioids and all this shit onto you, bro. Like that shit is the same thing as fucking a crackhead or a heroin addict on the street, because it's a lot cheaper than what the fuck you're getting for free. Again, cheaper than what you're getting for free, what they make for you at convenience for you to feel okay with whatever you got going on. And I was a victim of depression. I was a victim of pharmaceutical companies. They try and put me on Zoloft. Because I tried to tell them I fucking saved my mom from suicide, and I've been dealing with all this divorce shit, and I'm the only one in the family to try to be holding this shit up together. And they put me on all these fucking shit, and to the point of the moment I said, no, you know what? Fuck you.
There you go.
Fuck you.
There you go.
And fuck
there you go.
The only thing I need in my life is to get my shit together.
There you go.
That's it. And from that moment on, I was like, all right, cool. Like, I know what I can fuck with, and I know what keeps me on the righteous path. I know it doesn't I'm not delusional. I'm not fucking schizophrenic. I'm not a crazy person thinking about the world that I want. Nah, I know the world that I live in. I've traveled a couple parts of the world. I've been to Italy. I've been to the Philippines. I've been to Greece. I've been to fucking Mexico. I've been out here. So I'm not, when I say this shit, I'm not saying it like I haven't seen the world. I've seen the beauty. I've seen the peace. I've seen everything out here just to be able to be like, look, straight out. You don't need anything. If you do decide to do something, do it on your own sake, on your own blessings. But don't do anything that's fucking pharmaceutical made, or that's like,
stay away from that.
Yeah, stuff, all day, every day.
That whole industry is not created.
It's $1 billion industry.
It's not created to heal you.
No.
It's created to keep you sick. Keep you coming back.
Oh no.
Until you fucking die.
Oh no.
So they can get that 70 grand out of you.
Is that what it is?
Well, whatever it is, you know, at the end of your treatments. Well, we milk.
You're not paying for it.
Yeah.
You get it for free because insurance is paying for it, right?
Well, what I mean somehow is that somehow money is made for them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Somehow money is made for them.
Somebody has to pay for it.
Somebody's got to pay for it. You know, even if you're getting it for free, you're being taken care of.
Invested in it. Yeah. Has to sell it and push it.
Somebody
be a salesman and do. Oh yeah.
Somebody still.
Yeah, people make it. Yeah.
Whether people live or die.
Yeah.
And they make more cash when people die.
100%.
So it's like, fuck.
Yeah. Not only when they die, on their way to the deathbed.
Yeah.
All that medicine.
Yeah, all that medicine.
All that shit. And it slowly also is deteriorating their body on the way down. And a lot of people aren't willing to accept that.
Most people who are experiencing cancer don't start dying until they start chemo. The chemo is what kills them.
Yeah, and that's the tragic point of it, because within that family structure, they're not willing to accept that truth, and that's the truth. That a lot of Americans, I believe, don't take. It's not. I'm gonna speak of my Mexican truth. I'm gonna speak of my own fucking upcoming, and that's 100%. With nah, if it wasn't for this kind of treatment, we wouldn't have no other type of treatment. That's because you limit yourself to what the fuck America knows. You know, we're Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
We got culture behind. We got remedies. We
Yes,
got
we
medicines.
do.
We
Yes,
got all
we
this
do.
holistic healing.
Let me
And
tell you
not
about
only
my
do
grandma.
we.
Let me tell you about my
please.
grandma.
You know?
My grandma, she was a botanist, Tijuana. So she knows all the plants, all of them. And every time any of us were malitos, we had a cut, something, you know, she just bust out these plants and these aloe veras and these things and teas and stuff, wham, bam, salves and boom, boom.
You're good at the end of the week.
15 hours later, you're fucking good. Not even a day later.
Boom.
You feel like
you already sweated it all out. You feel fresh.
You know, 10-year-old me just all up on this herbal tea, like, woo, buddy.
You hear it all day. People go to TJ.
Yeah.
Se agarran la inyección al culito y ya. They're good by the next
And
day.
she's the one who taught me that marijuana is not fucking bad.
Yeah.
My family doesn't know this, so when they see this video, they're gonna like, what? Abuelita told you that? Yes. She was beast. She didn't go fuck.
She knew what's up.
She knew what's up.
She knew what time
She knew what time it was. You guys don't even know. God damn it. Surprise! But, yeah, she told me everything.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that type of personality putting themselves out on that limb, you know, to teach us these things, we wouldn't have this type of shit, bro. We would be going to fucking Walmart for every type of little
Trying to
thing.
figure it out.
Let me tell this funny. Let me tell this funny story on the show. My mom, when I was like, I think 18, she stole my weed. She stole all my weed. I had like an ounce of weed. And I told her, like, oh, like, what the fuck? Why are you going through my shit?
Yeah.
You know, like, that's my fucking weed. That's my type of shit. And she's like, nah, I don't want you doing that. Fucking, I took it away and I threw it in the trash can. I flushed it down the toilet. Come a week later, tell me why. I'm in her bathroom. Somebody's using my restroom. I gotta go to her bathroom. I'm taking a piss and I look because I need some toilet paper, or I'm taking a shit and I need some toilet paper. And I look in the cupboards and I see all my ounce of weed in the alcohol bottle, bro. And I'm talking about like fire, dank ass fucking weed. And I'm like, Mom, I saw where you put all my fucking weed at. Like, no, you don't do that. I can get you some Meckies to do this type. This is chronic. This is the 2001 type shit.
Yeah. This is new age stuff, man.
The whole medicinal value behind it, like, there's a lot of superstition, you know, between getting in trouble with the government and getting in trouble with law reinforcement. How many years ago was fucking weed illegal?
Not even like, what, 2?
Okay.
3?
And 2 years ago before that, how long was that illegal?
It was illegal
Another
forever.
40 years, let's say 19 whatever. And before that, it was legal forever. So they be trying to fuck with us is what I'm trying to say about medicinal value.
Yeah, okay. I follow.
In the beginning of creation, you hear all these Bibles and templates that, you know, weed and marijuana is good for you. It elevates your mind. It exposes the truth in you to your own self. Yeah. And then prohibition type shit comes along. It's reefer madness. It's all this type of shit. It's bad for you. It makes black people rape white women and makes Latinos into fucking all this stuff. Everything.
Is that the myths?
It's called reefer madness. Oh yeah, it's out there. And then all of a sudden it's legal again. And it's just like, yo, it's a grand awakening to be like, yo, what's medicinal to what's spiritual to what's legal, what's legality. It makes you question all that type of shit because people are out like in prison still because of like charges due to marijuana. Yeah, it's legal.
It makes no sense.
So it has to do a lot with the pharmaceutical companies and who's writing these agendas and who's writing the perspective of America to say heroin is bad, but opioids are good. It's the same shit. It's the exact same shit.
Oh, shit.
Heroin is just a cheaper version of an opioid.
Yeah, of the good stuff, Vicodins or whatever oxys that you get at the dentist because they pull the tooth. Yeah. I
was on all of that.
I had a run-in with Vicodin for some freaking reason. Vicodin almost took me out. What the hell? You know? Lips turn blue and shit. I don't feel good. You know, it's just shit you gotta master. Dragons you have to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to fight down those dragons, man.
I heard of dragons. I heard of monkeys on your back.
It's a fucking zoo.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
It's a zoo. It's what it is. All that. Like, you gotta be careful with it. You know, you gotta know how much or what to take, or even, you know,
exactly.
like what. Even question what they're giving you.
I've heard it said
Straight up.
that there's
What
no
the
such.
fuck? You giving me this?
Yeah.
I don't need that shit. I want that. That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
They were giving me that shit, and I said, I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You
Yeah.
giving me this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Oh, no. I see motherfuckers on the street and what they look like. I don't want to end up like that. Oh, no.
Go die, man.
Oh, no.
Trying to cop for your next hit.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Living hit by hit.
Oh, no. Like, I feel bad
No.
I feel bad enough being a coffee consumer and you know,
sugar?
like, yeah.
So, do you
Just
feel
like,
bad about sugar too?
Nah.
I feel bad about sugar.
Sugar. I don't think I
I think it's
consume
fucking
enough
with me.
sugar for me to be concerned.
Oh, okay.
But
Coffee.
I used to consume a lot. Yeah, I used
Coffee.
to.
Too much coffee.
Too much
Caffeine.
Coffee.
Well, I know caffeine's
You know,
good
like
for you, but in
cheddar.
excess, yeah, it can.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Coffee's not good. Coffee is not good.
Alcohol.
Let me tell you, for men,
Uh-huh.
Sirdaniel approved message out here. I'm trying to put all my players on.
There you go.
okay?
There you
I'm
go.
only 30 years
Post it,
young.
post it.
I'm only 30 years young.
You're 30?
I'm 31.
31 or 30?
31. 89.
I'm 31. I'm 89.
Yeah. But I like to just throw it. It's 30. Boom. It makes it easy.
Right, I'm still
yeah,
30.
30. Just throw it out there. Coffee is bad for your prostate.
No way.
Yes.
No.
So, you know, when you drink coffee, not only does it give you an urge to have to take a shit, but you also have to take a piss.
Right.
Frantically.
Right.
Kind of causes like this kind of like urge sensation behind you. Like you have to like go. So what's going on is like this irritational like shit that's going on within your urethra and your bladder and all that type of shit. So that's why
it's stimulating that whole. It's overdriving.
Yeah, it's like I'm not saying it's a. I'm gonna say it's a fucking acid. I'm not a specialized person to be saying this, but I'm gonna say it's a motherfucking acid to my intestines, and that's just like just burning through and saying, "Hey, I'm fucking coffee. I'm here to push everything what you got going on. Every bowel movement you got, I'm gonna push you through and get you through the day."
Right.
So
maybe coffee's more of a medicine.
it could be, depending how you consume it, you know? I know in a lot of other countries, yeah, for sure, coffee is the number one thing, but you also have to question...
First thing in the morning,
you also have to question what their society looks like as far as, like, health in men, prostate, and all that type of shit, because what I'm referring to is that type of shit speeded up that process. I'm only 30 is what I'm trying to get at. People that usually have this kind of problem, like, you'll experience that shit, like, at 40, 50 and type shit, you know? And I've been drinking chelas. I like coffee. Boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. Let's get this energy and motivation through the day. Be careful with that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Be careful with that shit. Yeah, because it's gonna catch up with you. As you believe it or not, this is a body created by a universal thing, and we have to take care of it. Yeah. That's where I'm at now. That's what I'm saying. I'm at 30. And I'm already having to respect my body. I'm fucking working out every day, bro. I'm running. I'm trying to like treat myself. Like health is wealth.
Yes,
yeah, that's the new like motivation and thing. I don't drink as much beer anymore. I'll be drinking kombucha. Shout out to any kombucha sponsors out there. I'm looking for kombucha sponsors. Anybody out here trying to get me? I'm trying to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like we out here, South Bay, Chula Vista. Hit me up. I already know you out here. I see you. Tag these fools. But yeah, it deals with a lot that what's going on, like with music and people what they tell you to do and what they think is cool. And don't listen to music as far as what you think is cool. Don't even listen to me as far as what you think is cool. Have your own perspective on your own health and consciousness on what you got going on, because that's how this.
Gotta do you.
Yeah, don't listen to Molly Percocet. Listen to smoothies and salads and all that type of shit, you know.
Gotta take care of yourself, man. Gotta take care of yourself. That's why I've been taking a look at my...
be careful what they try to push on you.
That's what I've been being very careful of my consumption of stuff, you know.
Where?
My drinking has gone super down. Killing that shit. Barely had a beer tonight.
Congratulations.
Since when? 3 months ago or something?
Congratulations.
Like yeah, thank you.
It's hard being a rock star and trying to live that kind of lifestyle. So I
tough.
admire you and I look up to you. So keep on doing that because now you're going to end up like me.
Yeah, I mean, after tonight, it might be one more. That's it. But I'm good for like next 6 months. You know, I'm good. But it's definitely been a journey, a fight, a battle that I'm very proud of. I'm like, yeah, that shit kills people. And if somebody can share the story that they've overcome it and not let it kick their fucking ass, more power. Please tell that story. You know, and that's why I felt absolutely compelled. I was like, dude, I need to do some kind of broadcast, some kind of word getting out. And I figured podcasts, hello, it's 2020, the internet's everywhere. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You know, you have the studio, you have the thing. Just break through, man, and do it. Stop drinking, stop smoking so much, stop doing this so much, and focus, you know? And it takes such a fucking discipline that it's like, it hurts. You know, you don't want to do, but you know you gotta do it. And
keep it coming, bro.
Keep
it coming.
You know,
keep it coming.
And you just fucking
preach it.
I'm just gonna do it.
Preach it.
You know, and then you
tell them.
Throw the bottle away. I've thrown pipes away.
Good.
I've took the bottles, nice ones. I'm like,
tell them.
Fuck it, I don't need to smoke, and then I'll go a month not smoke.
Tell them.
So it's the fucking battle, man.
Tell them.
Anybody who's going through anything like that,
tell them.
I got you.
I
know.
Yep.
I know.
What you're going through.
Drop the bottle.
No pasa nada.
Drop the pipe. There's a lot of weed. Okay.
It'll be around.
It'll be around. Don't worry. Give yourself a chance. Drink some water, okay? And you know, I got you. You know, and that's why I kind of feel like I almost want to just put my phone number out there. Just be like, fucking call me if you guys can't fucking, you know.
So I've been able to do that. Fuck it, you know, like this is only one type of existence. You know, you might be able to be that one person of connection, point of contact is what I call it.
Yeah.
Where somebody might meet you, bro, and that's literally what you hear, like these superstars, their stories, and we're just ordinary people, bro. But literally putting out your
self-baked kid right here.
Literally putting out your extension out there like that, you could potentially reach out to somebody in need, what they're going through and what they want to be about, you know. So all power to that, bro. Yeah.
Keep about self-control.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do. I have my number out there. My number is out there. I got like 3 numbers out there. I got like 2-3 different phones and type shit. So like I try to organize
burners.
Yeah, right. I try to organize it as far as like who's coming in and what's going on, to be able to direct the messages and target what it is that's being asked. You know, because everybody's needs are different. Everybody's needs are different.
Dude.
Don't.
Just fucking dropping bombs.
All day.
Just fucking dropping bombs.
These could almost even like be like fucking like, oh, you know, like let's keep it going, bro. Yeah, let's keep it going. Don't worry. Are you on time? I'm not on time. I'm on the moment. You know, I'm on caffeine. Like.
What do you mean? What do you mean on my time?
You got a decent one.
Oh no. Good.
I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I do that.
Way better.
Yeah, that's way better. Hey man,
are we live?
No,
I mean,
just recording.
Are we recording?
We could do it live real quick.
No. It's the same thing. You know, it's like, are we live? Are we recording?
Are we live? We're recording. Is it working? What's going on?
Socal Studio, Delso Records.
Yo, what up?
Daniel in the house. You already know. Dali, where you at?
Dali, where's Dali?
Where's Dali?
Dali.
Yeah, Dali's out here too. Woohoo! It's a bitchy Dali.
We're making it happen out here, baby.
See you, man. Thank you.